landmark study identifying prognostic biomarkers in Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. Waller said, good stable fiscal policy ensures stability and longer run rates.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm running a little late. Seems like everything's working. Trying to get my watch list up here correctly. Interesting. There's different ones hitting this morning, which is interesting, which is why you want to have these things. Let's see here. There we go. That's more like the one I think I'm looking for here. Yeah, that one went straight down. I heard AMD was bullish, but I made some quick money on that at the open on my other account. Nvidia's going down. I have a swing for that. I'm all the way up at 183 on a swing, so I'm assuming that's going to get back up into the high 180s. And here is Apple, which is interesting too. So gathered news. I mean, there's always, you can get news stories, but what we have down for bias is AMD is bullish, Nvidia bullish, Tesla slightly bullish, Apple is bullish, Amazon slightly bullish, Palantir neutral, Hood neutral, SMCI slightly bearish, MU slightly bullish, IREN is bullish. Actually, I want to go over to that one. Where did I see that? Didn't see it on the scanners, huh? I thought it was up here. Let's take a look at that real quick. I had some news on that. Wow. And that says that that's bullish. Sure doesn't look like it, huh? So, let's see here. Take a little bit bigger look at this. Now we're on to close to, so we're right at that ATR level there for a consolidating type level here. But I don't know. I'm not looking to look at that. Let's go back to AMD. Because AMD is supposed to be bullish. I traded it bullish this morning and I made some money. And these are actually marks I had on it from yesterday, which I guess I'll just get rid of because they're useless. Let's set this up real quick. Yay. I was about ready to give up, and then I found it. Let's go to the 2-day. Just all the help I can get on this morning for historical data. Wow, is that going to be way over there? Yeah. I'll just put it here and then go find the other level. So if I want to go to pre-market, I guess I will. 240, 244. Yeah, so that was way up, huh? People took profit, and then... So that reading makes it look like it is going to go up today, these fibs. Seriously? That's a big mess. Yeah, I could see now why this is a bull. I mean, if you look at historical data, this is bullish. We should look at this morning, in my opinion. It's if we get some consolidation with a bullish biased. I was doing 50 shares on this yesterday. Yeah, I can go to 150 without worrying about margin. There's no rush here. It's on an upward move. Here's a tweezer here, kind of, at the 39.50 zone, which is right near its high today. That area there. So we can look for a dip off of that. Okay, just rushed to get here. Get over to this setup from Lightspeed. I got a few more people. Glad there's a few staying with me here. I know I've been sporadic as far as my coming on and going off, and I guess a lot of people don't even know how to get over here still, even though I would put up that away sign for over a week now. I didn't do it this morning, so I was running behind all morning. I'm having a real hard time, for those of you that are here all the time, keeping this schedule where I'm coming on live like this with a small share size and still making my nut with large share size and doing all the other stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. I have all these backup for all these indicators people want and the prop firms that are paying big money, and I'm just leaving that money on the table and just a lot of stuff going on. And I'm going to Europe soon for a while. Let's see here. So they'll be more consistent, I think, after the first of the year. Not really trading only large share size for the month of December, most likely. That's usually what I do, is I just double down in December and make the rest of what I needed for the year. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking short, as we're going up here. I kind of like to see it come to a stop. That's the 38.50, just broke it. I would go short off 39.50 at least temporarily. Yeah, until we figure out which way this thing's going, I'm going to lower the share size. I was just thinking like I could ride it $50 negative up to that. Wow. Maybe we should just go long, huh? Except you're chasing stuff. That's the problem. You chase it and then it turns around. Interesting if it's really now going to start to make its move. It's counterintuitive to go short here, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, because I'm a counterintuitive kind of guy. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, I tried to get that at $10 there. Okay, so I should have held that a little longer. Obviously, I could have had like $50 on the first trade, but I panicked there at the moment. I felt a little charge of excitement on 50 shares. It was like, whoa! I don't get that too often. So here we go. Now we think about being long biased and buying a dip. Let's see if it's gonna. Stopped at the 60. There it goes. It's going further. All right, I'll go ahead and you know, I'm ready to ride that down $50 worth here. See if it. So there's the 9. 9's at about the 66 cents, so that's a ways down. We're gonna go long buys. It's right near the top, but I felt like it wasn't done pounding up, so I went ahead and went long anyway.
Fed's Waller said,
I'd be ready to add down here and play a bigger play here. So this will be a bigger play for me. So remember, you guys got to keep track of your max loss. I'm ready to go down to 35. So 150 down really is where I would start. I would definitely start doubling down in this area, and then make a big play going back up. So this is. Yeah, 35.21 zone, and that zone is where it could, if it breaks through that and then breaks through the fib, then we might be really going the wrong way. But we have some time to play this out. Yeah, I definitely should have stayed short. Obviously,
NAHB housing market index
just seems so strong that I wasn't willing to hang on to it in the beginning there. So it's going to break all three of those, 9, 14, and 20. Here's your market magnet down here.
The Fed accountable.
Look at the strength of those sellers right there. Yeah, okay. So I went ahead and went in there as it's making its move back up. 100, thinking that that's what it was doing. And maybe it wasn't. So I've got it now 28.03. Made a nice little hangman there as it's turning around, so we'll try to ride this back up, so kind of a distance here. Let's see if we can get it back up to close to the 39, which would be a $100 trade. So let me hold it a little longer without just taking a quick profit and see if we can turn around here. Not exactly exuding confidence, is it? No. Gotta ride it. We just gotta stay on target and you know, stick to your trading plan. But this is still going to be a winning trade, in my opinion. Way too early to call it. I would add, and I can only go according to this margin thing we're doing on this account on the $1 Million Margin Club. With everybody got together and wanted to do it this way, so I could swing it. I can go 50 more shares on this $40,000 funded account. And then I wouldn't be subject to margin fees if I did a swing on this. If you didn't hear me announce that yesterday. So I might normally go up to 200, then 400, and you know, but then on this account, I'm not doing that. So we're trying to keep it more like what do people normally have. And really, I would be able to, on margin, go up quite a lot of shares, but not going to do that. So it's definitely pounding down here. Interesting. It's going to cause us some pain first, it looks like. Here's the, but this price volume's coming in. Magnet's going to pop up. There it goes.
IRBC
That's like a
getting
springboard,
here,
so we should
iRobot.
get this to go up now. Oh, except that came in right below it. So this is in the moment. You got to kind of move with it. Oh, MACD's sending it down now. So, you know, you have to decide what numbers are dangerous for you. This is not something that I'm looking forward to adding down here at the other 50 shares and then riding it back up. So I'm not worried about these, you know, a couple $100 down or something. I'm just not worried about it in the grand scheme of things. So is it actually turning around now? See, I'm very close to my position because I'm only a couple cents off right now. About to go green on me here. Except the MACD says no. Look at that, huh? Let me get this so I can add at the right time. If I want to add to 150 shares. Too soon to add if it goes, you know, I want to add down here if it breaks down. And I could have got out of that trade and just been even money, which was something to consider, I suppose. But and then re-enter at a better, because this threw me for a little bit of a loop. But it's consolidating right here between the 238 and the 37.50. I mean, these are the half and whole dollar. There's a script for that. I recommend you get it. I have a link to it because that is trading with the crowd. And then this is the multi-chart alignment. That's another great script. So it tells us when we're going to flip to the 5-minute. I split it up. Here's the other half. You can have this all on one screen showing you the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. All this stuff. The $1 Million Margin Club has all this stuff. I am trading as a guest trader over here. These are very, very handy indicators along with the market magnet here and the Scalp Pro meter. And this one is not actually available yet. They're working on it right now. But they have the risk oscillator, which is similar, which is available right now. Very good one. And then this is telling you how the whole market's going. The SPY, the QQQ, the bonds, you know, TLT and the UVXY, the fear. Okay, so here we go. So this is good. This is good. So I can add down here if it keeps going down. 37. So it's about $1 off me now and dropping. Too soon for me to add at this point. Again. This may go down a couple $100, guys, but I'm thinking that it will go back up, so I'm willing to hold this trade a little longer. But you guys have to do what's best for you. Volume's really decreased a lot, and it actually is higher going down, which means it's going to keep going down for a little bit. It should anyway. I'm kind of wishing it would get down here so I can add and bring this down to like 37.50 or something, you know, because since I can only add 50 shares, it has to be down quite a bit for me to make a difference here. Yeah, it's going back up. Well, that would have been my spot. I missed it. I would be green now if I'd grabbed those 50 shares down there. That's how fast that happens. We want to get it back up here, though. Let's get it back up to the 39.
Following their earnings report, shares hitting a new low, trading down about 7.5%. That's Charlie Michael Charlie.
Trading is boring. You just wait around. What else is going on here? Nvidia's like even money since the open, but way up since the close. Oh, there's IRN. Okay, so that's down $4. Oh. I'm looking at the scanners I detached earlier, just trying to see if there's anything I'm really interested in going to look at. I don't see Tesla up there. So I don't know what Tesla's doing right now, but surprised that's not on the scanner here. While this is waiting to do its thing, let's take a quick look at Tesla and just see what its price is at. Here's the price. So that's pretty close to where it high-low, kind of even there.
Tesla's European regulator says door safety a key priority.
They're reading this story right now. Newest competitor, Apple. That doesn't sound good. It sounds like it's going to go down now.
Bloomberg reporting that the Justice Department to ask a grand jury to indict former Trump National Security Advisor Bolton.
Hey, I was green for a second. For a split second.
U.S. Nuclear Weapons Agency to begin furloughs. That warned by the energy chief, according to Bloomberg. Trump and Putin to speak Thursday before Zelensky meeting. That reported by Axios.
Well, that's going to send the market up. Trump speaking with Putin should send the market up. Just announced, like, positive news for the world, hopefully. It won't happen all at once, though. It won't affect the market all at once, but I think that'll send us generally up today. Right now, it seems like we're going down. NVIDIA is starting to go back up a little. Is that going to drop below there? So it was hitting at 73 cents all the way down to like, geez, like 39, 36. I'm kind of looking at the market makers. If I buy market to get in real quick for the last 50 shares would be, this is the price it'll give me. So I'm trying to make it so it averages this down at least to 37.50 if I do it. But it looks like it's going to just make me money this way. All right, here we go. Keep going. I'm not going to jump out after all this. Let's get up there. We can do it, guys. Let's get up there. Break the magnet. That's the 50% range right there on the market magnet. Like that, and MACD is sending it up, which is good. Let's break this nice and strong, so we can make a bigger profit. There we go. So now I've got like almost a $50 profit. Buy, sell, oscillator, sending it down. I might take that 50. Seems to be hitting that 50 cent pretty hard up there and then turned around. So if it gets there again, I might take it or add to my share size down here so it's more money the next time it hits it up there. I could have already had a nice green train and been riding this down, really. So you got to look at it that way. Like you want to go short when it goes up here. It goes high enough up here. Take the money and then think about shorting it at the next opportunity. Still pounding up. Come on, break that 50 cent mark up there. There it goes. I'm going to go ahead and take that if I can get it. That's 60 cents. I try to get it at 60 cents. There it goes. Oh, I only had it at 50 shares. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep that. And we'll try it again. So, okay. That's kind of still gave me the $50 that I had. So that's good. So we'll go back to 50 shares again. So that ended up, we waited long and we got a better position. So I'm not going to short instantly here, but I could have. 64. Yeah, so this is going to do its, large cap consolidating move, which is great. So we'll keep it long biased, but it's not particularly really strong long biased, huh? So I'd love to see it dip down here again and let me get a lower on the buy, you know, down lower price down here to ride it back up. And then if it dropped, I could add the other 50 down here. So so we're just safely trying to make the goal of 150 like we made it yesterday. We're just kind of safely moving along, guys. So this is AMD seemed to be the one today that had the best news to do this kind of consolidating trading. The best movement in here too. Had a lower channel down here, kind of an upper channel here. Love to go long down here if it dropped that low. And I would go short if it popped up here, but I'm kind of waiting. I don't want to get caught in the middle again like I just was for 10 minutes. You know. So instead, I'll wait 10 minutes. Same thing, right? You still burn in the time.
Coming up at 10:30, natural gas storage.
You know, and I get comments too, like, "Oh, you want 100 and something down to make 20 bucks." I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the price action here. That where can I make the profit? And so when it surprises me and goes down, I'm not saying, "Oh, I got to make 2 to 1." It's just that's not the way that 1-minute scalpers operate. They just don't do that. So, momentum traders maybe, but this is a different kind of strategy. So if you're pretty sure that it's going to recover, the red doesn't matter. That said, you need to worry about your maximum loss, obviously. So I'm not trying to send you down a risky road. I'm just telling you how I look at it. I have confidence in the way the price is going to move eventually. And that's why we had this big, long conversation the last 3 or 4 days about well, what about if people get caught in the swing? Like some of the $1 million margin clubs were caught. They were trading 500 and 1,000 shares based on this strategy I'm doing right here, which is I don't really recommend. And then they were going to be in margin overnight if they didn't sell. When I said you should have just made it a swing because it's going to come back. It's going to come back. Not no, but a good probability it's going to come back. Why didn't you make it a swing? Oh, because it's only 50% overnight, and then I pay interest, and it's like, okay, well, let's all talk about not if we're going to hold a swing. Let's talk about how we can do that safely. And that's where we came up with this new share size situation. Because these large caps and mega caps, they will traverse the same area over and over and over again, but sometimes it takes a day or two if you've broken out of the channels. So you have to be prepared to wait it out unless you're getting big news that's, like the tariff kind of news and the whole market's crashing. Then you just gotta get out unless you can hold it long term, long term holding it. Totally different type of trading. So it's really rejecting off this level. It never quite made it to the 239. I saw it at like the 78 cents. It's definitely, as Dustin Hoffman would say, I'm definitely thinking about shorting this area up here again if it gives me an opportunity. There's 71. I'll try it there. Okay, so it got me. Of course, now it's going to break it, So let's see if it can draw down a decent amount here. At least 10, 15, but I'm only got 50 shares, so $10, $15 down. Can add to it up here. If it broke the 39 right after I said it wouldn't, or it hadn't been. When I get in a situation I start to look at the 5-minute to see, okay, do we really have a flat top? Not yet. We had a tweezer move there. I don't see a big rejection happening here yet, so want to play this carefully. If it starts to make a big move up to like 240,
S&P futures up 4.75, Dow futures down 24, Nasdaq is up 100.
Too soon to add, guys.
Gold is up 78.50 at 42.79.
Some sort of rejection level is what we're looking for. So here's where we had a high here, right there. It's not marking it high because of the pre-market. That's basically the level it was at there. What does that candle say? A high was 269. So I'm a little higher than what it said there. Wow. Okay, so it is gonna have some drama here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and double down there. So now I'm at nearer to the 50-cent mark if it pulls back, which is a better trade for me if it pulls back down here. But it is making its move. I was just marking it broke its high from earlier. But there's another one on a 5 minutes. That's further back. There it is. Okay. D4. Ouch, huh? That's a big one. We're going to look for a big drawdown here. Did you get new news? No, this is the same news. Just want to make sure I'm not missing something big here. Not really. Just a standard kind of movement here. Excuse me. I'm about a little less than $1 off the position, so we want to see a breakdown here, just some retracement down here. It's time. These last retracing candles, that was $1.02. This one was $1.28 when it made a big move and came back down. So any of those would put me into the green. No, that's not what I want to see happen. And then when you start thinking about swinging it, then you want to look at like, so 244
in response to
was one of its highs.
a recent peer bank AK filing, Western Alliance is providing additional information.
We're right near that. Fib is 242.
Cantor Group 5 LLC, secured by pledged commercial real estate loans and their cash proceeds. We have evaluated its existing collateral and believe it covers the obligation based on as-is appraisals. Additionally, the bank has limited guarantee and full guarantee from 2 ultra-high net worth individuals under certain circumstances.
Pretty strong up there, huh?
Such as fraud.
There we go.
The company's total criticized assets are lower than
Reject.
2025. Company reaffirming its guidance and 2025 outlook, including
okay, finally it broke that level.
Press release dated July 17th.
Going to keep going. So we're still a minute away from the next 5 minute. Hit that. See how hard it hit that same level that it spiked before. But this time it gave it support rather than resistance. Thinking about getting up to the 150 here. Seeing if it gives me another. Again, you gotta take chances, with this. So you just keep your max loss that you feel comfortable with. So I'm down in this area, my price point. So we need a real rejection here. We don't need it to make a bull flag like it's starting to do. Trying to take it all in here just to see what the situation really is here. And it's still, to me, it looks like we could still get a nice rejection here. So I'm going to hold firm.
Coming up at 10:30, natural gas storage. Expecting a
this candle going red would be helpful. I would take this 5 minute here. It would be really affirming that it's going to continue to go down. Going green is not what I want to see. You saw the buyers dropping here and the volume dropping with the buyers, but now
Western Alliance
suddenly
getting a
people
bounce
are
off the
getting
lows
all
here on
the
volume.
all excited again
Following
about
that,
going up.
Filing from the company.
So I'm going to try to get a better position here as it goes up. I'm going to take that. All right. So now I am at, oh, what did I do? I sold some. I didn't mean to sell some. Oh, God, I bought out. Oh, my God, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, my God, I'm such an idiot. I meant to add to my position up there by selling more, not buying. Ah, God, I hate making stupid mistakes like that. So that made this bad for me. So that's too bad. Dumb. Hopefully you guys didn't just do what I did. That was really stupid. See, if had I done what I wanted to do, I'd be in really good shape right now. Oh my God, I feel so stupid. This is too many things going on at once. Too many things going on at once, guys. So my position's 40 even now. But because of that, I lost a whole bunch of money that I had already accumulated, and I feel pretty stupid about that. Charlie. So it's like I just took a short trade right now. That's kind of what I'm at right now. Like I just took a short right here. And is that really what I want to do? So I'm in a whole nother situation here that I might want to buy out and go long. I'm thinking about it. Oh, boy, that was dumb. Yeah, I'm just going to buy out of that position. So, oh, that was good. It was a good little drop right when I bought out. But the problem is that I was 50 plus a minute ago. So, yeah, I got it on that spike. I bought out on that spike, but that was kind of pure luck. So now I'm thinking I want to go long again. I'm just trying to look for an entry here. It broke the 240. Oh, God, I feel like an idiot. Okay, I've said that a bunch of times, but I'm still pissed off at myself because this would be like $100 now, and I'd be looking pretty, but hopefully you guys played that right and didn't do the bad move I just did. I go to Lightspeed and I'm hotkeys, and I come here and I'm buttons, and I have some sort of a weird psych thing here by thinking I'm always going long, or just, I don't know. I trade momentum and I'm only going long. All right, I'm going to try to pick that up there, down on that dip. It doesn't seem like it's dipping more, but we'll see. So first thing I want to do is get green, and then we have to work back up again. I mean, I was green, but I was just trying to get a little bit more green, but see if I can just get, $20 on this trade as my first $18 or whatever it is, as my first climb out of this little hole I got myself into. Or not. Wow. Cancel that. Wow. I wish I was prepared to buy down there. I wasn't. So 9 on the bid. Is it going to break the 239 on the bid? I'm going to give that a minute before I add to it. Maybe I can get it all back on one trade if I play this right. With this low share size, it takes a while to recover. You don't know how bad I want to add to like 300 shares here and just make the money quickly. Seems to be getting some support at the 20 moving average. Our magnet's way down here, so there's definitely room for this puppy to go down a bit, to not get caught up in the tiny moves here. Still in the middle of making a bull flag on the 5-minute. There it goes down. There it goes. Break that 50 cent? Okay. That's too good. I was going to go for that, but it didn't pick me up. It's swailing down again. Here it comes. Okay. So now I'm back up to 100 shares. I have to remember I am going long. Get in my brain. And I am at 239.11, which is right about in here. I like that position. So we like to see it get up to at least, 240.11. Up in this area here is where we'd like to see a recovery. So let's see if we can get it back up. It might take a few minutes, guys. We're almost an hour in already. I can't believe it. Yeah, I should be beautifully green if I hadn't pushed the wrong button. Guys, if you follow me along, you've seen me do that 3 or 4 times. I do it occasionally. The things I do to remedy it, I can't really do with the lower share size here, so. A big, strong move on the Scalp Pro meter on the sellers, huh? Now we're turning it around. I would definitely drop in another 50 shares down here at the 37.50 range if it gave me a chance.
Coming up, natural gas storage, a build up 76 BCF.
Yeah, I'm losing trading time because it's just going so slow. But really, if you're not timed like I am, you just trade this, throughout the day. You can make hundreds and hundreds of dollars every day just kind of messing around, taking a break, coming back, adding to your income for that fixed income you might be on, where you're not really risking much in your account. Just set aside some that isn't making long-term investment money and just add to that monthly income that you need, past your Social Security or whatever else, rentals that you're renting, or some of your Airbnb, and you just need a little bit more every month, and you don't have to go to work, or you need a little bit more with your work just to stay above. You work nights, or maybe you're a bartender. I know one of you here is a bartender, and then they trade in the mornings, and then they bartend at night, and they do quite well. I want it down here. If it gets down here, I'll add 50 shares for the move back up, which would be like right in this area here.
Big volume now coming into MSOS.
Where's all the trading going if it's not going here?
80 BCF build for a natural gas.
NVIDIA is going back up.
Than the 76 expected for natural gas.
AMD is up since the open, a couple bucks.
Natural gas futures moving a bit higher.
Maybe that's what they meant by bullish. A couple bucks, all done.
Traders circulating a report from the Free Press. MAGA and marijuana might become best buds. That's the article being circulated now.
Yeah, I would be well over 100, so I'm very disturbed. That hopefully you guys are over 100 and didn't push the wrong button like I did. And whew, you see that? That was an algorithmic move there. Shadow wick didn't actually go there. That would have been a wonderful trade had it gone there, but it didn't. You see that happens a lot. I have a very sensitive layout, so you'll see it pick up stuff that it's not even supposed to pick up that happens, you know. Pretty much happens to, I'm pretty sure if you have Thinkorswim, you probably have that same wick, unless you have a really, really slow bogged down system going on. So that's what I'm red on this trade right there. Slowly climbing me out. Trying to get green for the day here. And then work from there. That's what I'm trying to do on this trade. So it's getting close to maybe letting me reassess by being green for the day. For at least that's at the very least I want out of this trade. At my position. Let's try again at 33 cents. Oh my God, I did it again because I was going to add, so I didn't, yeah. I'm just not on my game today, honestly. I'm just not on my game. She just got out for like $2 down and reassessed. You got to look at that trade. I mean, it's still a $20 trade. I'm holding it to go higher. I just got out. I'm just tired of the reindeer games. All right. I should be even again, but I messed up because I had 50 shares instead of 100. And it's just not a good day for me to trade on this. I already traded. I think I spent my my bandwidth this morning already. So I was going to look for a dip. There, had I held it, of course, I'd be. Well, I was at 40 cents. You know, after I sold that 50 share, I was at 39.40 just to get to my position at that point. So I was like, it's not going to get to 39.40 for a long time if it does at all. But now it's finally almost there. Jeez, I'm just settled for getting green. How are you doing up there, Charlie? So Charlie has $93 because she didn't make that mistake. Way to go, Charlie. Charlie's out trading me on a regular basis. She's doing good on the small share size. She's 93 green, guys. So that's about where you should be if you didn't screw up like me. Trading just these little tiny shares. I would have broke even then finally if I waited this long. That would be green. So it has made, on the 5-minute, it has made a bull flag. So theoretically, that should take it up to, say, 37.28, up to, yeah, $1.50 up from this position, which would be 39.60 roughly. Oh, so it's already there. Is that right? 39, no, from here. Yeah, from the bottom of the flag, yeah. So it's almost made the bull flag move already. It's like right up here. So it tapped it according to 82% accuracy in the candlestick pattern playbook. You would go the distance of the pole based from the bottom of the flag. And you add that to the bottom of the flag, and we were about 39.60, which is right there where it keeps stopping. And that's in the candlestick pattern playbook. It pretty much tells you what to expect. I mean, it'd be some question whether the flag, that flag is formed. It didn't go more than halfway down. Yeah, that's a 5-minute bull flag. So you only go the length of the pole from the bottom of the flag up. That's how they got their stats. And it just literally stalled at that exact level. So it seems like it really called it again, 82% accurate. I really want to get this green, but then I do have to move on. But I'd like to get this green before I leave to avert the nasty comments. If you'd like to say anything nice, I would welcome it. I get tired of the people that blame me for however their life's going. Nice. Give me a bigger dip. Keep going down. $38.50 would be a great spot to pick up a dip. $38.50, this area here. Yeah. On the 5-minute, that doesn't look too great. Here's a tweezer move on the 5-minute. Actually, it hit over here too. That level's like 38.14 there. Anywhere a little bit above that. 38.25, somewhere in there might be a good spot, because then you can add to it if it doesn't swing right back up. I'm ready to take some smaller. I'm going to start at 100 shares. I'm ready to take some smaller $10, $15 runs on this strike and recoil, just so we can get this green, because I'm out of time. I'm not going to be adding to the share size. Actually, let me go to 150. So I'm not adding. I'm just going to do a strike and recoil. So that's my max that I can do to hold a swing. Do a nice tweezer down there on the 1-minute. Again, I'd be more inclined to go long, although we are pretty high on its. We're above its opening by quite a bit here. $3 above the opening of it right here. So it's already fulfilled the bullish call. Stopped here a whole bunch of times too. All right, I'm going to get in here on a short if it bounces up. Could get painful if it shoots up. So, because I'm going right in with 150 shares. So. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. It's holding me hostage here. I want to switch stocks is what I want to do, but I want this to be green before I do that. And really, I am late, as always. It's 39 even. Not where I want to go long. You sit and you wait, you know, for the best. It's a waiting game a lot to get the better setup. This is not a particularly good setup. This is churning right in the middle. It could go either way. It's just not feeling comfortable about where it is. You know, a lot of people will have like 1,000 shares right here waiting for this exact moment so they can get like $200 in a split second and then do it again and get 150, then get 250, then get 300. And they just do the same thing, but just larger share size. You can see them right here. You know, the ones that are multiplied by 100, you know, 2,300 right there, right at the 39 level. That person does not want that to break the 39 level. Yeah, I've kind of changed it to short biased in my mind because I think it's kind of made its move, being $3 up already from its open, not from its close. It's only $1 up from its close, but $3 up from its open because it had been dropping. Oh, come on. I'm tired. Let's give me something to trade here. This is when you can make bigger mistakes. It's just sitting here doing, I mean, I could just start taking these little scalps. I just think it's about to break out here a little bit, you know, 50 cents one way or the other. So, all right. So if it hits down there, is it going to hit the 39 again and stop dead again? Oops. No, I don't want to sell the ask. What am I doing? See, I'm just ready to make another mistake here. Ooch. Okay. That was interesting. It broke it in a big way there. So you got another 2,000 shares sitting down there a little lower right there at 92. Is that guy spoofing? No, now it's at 85. Oh, so he's moving. There's a little spoofing going on here. That guy. I say that good guy, girl, whatever, that algorithm. I sound like I have a tiny little world. Looks like it's really about to dip here, so I'm kind of trying not to get too impatient here. Just will not drop. I'm going to get a smoothing level here. It's like about right here is a smoothing level. I don't give that a lot of respect, but I just trying to zero in on some quick strike and recoils here. This is what scalpers do, guys. They either make notes of it or they mark it. And then just do in and out, in and out, in and out very quickly. So are they nonsense? They can be. This could be a nonsensical line. But if it helps you, give you the confidence to go in and out real quick, then it's not nonsensical. If it's helping you trade in any way, then it's not nonsensical. You know, it's actually helpful. Wow. Good. I almost grabbed that 70 cents. It dropped up 30 cents in a split second there. You guys see that? That was great. It was down there and it went boom. A split second ad, I grabbed it. I was talking about my story and I just hesitated.
Going on now on United.
I'm going to try that on a short. Didn't pick me up. Is it going to pick me up? No, I'm going to get out. Okay. That would have been another one that would have made me a quick 30 cents on 150 shares. Yeah, I just got to get into some of this action here because it's really just staying in the same area. At least I took a swing. I just didn't get it. Really, look at this channel I was just sitting in here. There's the upper channel, and then that $0.50 is the lower channel. But here's the real ceiling floor here. It's just like really, and here comes the market magnet. Is that down here? Oh, so it's about to pull it up. So you can see all the price volumes right here now. It's caught up to the other stuff, and it's pulling all the liquidity pool is going to pull up into this area, and you see this magnet about to pull up here. That's why that's a great indicator. That's the market magnet indicator. I'm going to go for it. I tried to get it at 56. Oh, it stopped me. I'm going to get out. Oh, man. See the buy-sell oscillators turning it around down there. It's another indicator. So it went up 20 cents since I could have got it. That's $30. So it's broken this channel. It's down on this little area here now, so I'm trying to reassess how to trade that. I didn't jump in right away because I'm just thinking like maybe I want to wait for this level here now. Closer to the even 38 even dollar rather than the $0.50. Yeah, I mean, this is really conservative because it's just the way I'm looking at the price action fade here, and I'm thinking, don't jump into a losing trade because you're impatient. It really got some support at the 50 cents there. Broke it. No new news. Yeah, I'm just gun shy here. I'm just not taking these trades. I could have got it here again. $44 on the bid, 43. Definitely getting close to just going for it because it's just not giving me opportunities here. Just trying to take some small trades maybe. All right, I'll try again there. Got it 45 cents. Did it get me? Already went up 15 cents if it had gotten me. I'm going to hold it in there a little longer this time. Just try to get picked up so I get something. Nope. That's too much negative going down there, so I pulled out of it. Looked like it was going to flush, so I pulled out of the 45. Did it give me enough? It did. It gave me 10 cents anyway, $15. Oh, All right, I'm obviously not on my game today. That was a trade I should have held. 40 cents up there. $60 in a split second, and still going. Hitting the 39 now. I would be more inclined to short up in here. 39.50 zone. We were just sitting around this level forever, just a couple of minutes ago. If it wants to make a higher high, it's 39.50 on the 5-minute. Get it right there. Well, that's 72. Oh wow, I'm really trading later than usual here, so I just gotta get green. All right, let me just get green here. Come on, make a move. Jeez. Okay. 37 cents. Come on, I'm right there. Pick me up and torture me. Pick me up and torture me. Right there. Oh my God. I got to get out. I can't hold it that long without reassessing. Would have made the money. Once again, the second you start going market, you get big slippage. $22 on the ask. Tried to get it at 35. There's 31. Here comes a lot of price action going to push this up. 36 now. 30. Okay, here we go. Come on. You were right there. Oh my God, people. I'm holding it there for a minute. Nope. There we go. Now, finally, now you can really torture me. I'm sitting there and it's not picking up. See it? There it goes. I'm green. It just took one trade. What a bit of a night. Did you guys see that? It just sat there and didn't pick me up. I'm like, what orders are you filling if you're not filling my order? I was at the top of the order and you weren't filling me. It's like, is somebody like playing a game here? What's going on? It was only 150 shares, for God's sakes. But definitely I saw that. I saw it 3 other times too, and it didn't pick me up. All right. What do we got, Charlie? So you're 112. All right. So I'm 12. So you're 100 over me. Good for you. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to call that for now.
United Executive says
we did. I could have had, if I hadn't made that one button switch, this would be like $150 for sure. It would have made our goal. I am going to probably trade this a little bit more so I can make our goal for, and I'll give you an update on TraderView soon. If not today, tomorrow. So, oh, God, yeah, I'm so late. Okay, guys, listen, thanks for being here. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're getting something out of this. Don't forget to look at the products here. There's some amazing products here on the $1 Million Margin Club. So, all right, thanks for joining me. Be careful out there and go green, and I'll talk to you guys soon.